Michael, performance might not have been what you wanted on Tuesday night, but you'll take 3 points and a clean sheet every time, won't you?
Yeah, ideally you'd always deliver it with a performance, but I think it shows how far we've come. Really, that I've heard a few people saying, "Oh, we weren't great. I think we went 9 months without winning a game at home." So now people are questioning how we've won at home. So I'll always take a win all day long. Yes, we know we can play better than that. We have played better than that and lost this season. So it'd be more worrying if it was every week. But a win's a win, a clean sheet's a clean sheet, and what's every game. That's what we're striving to do. And
do you feel that sometimes things are now beginning to even themselves out with the hard work that you've put in as a team and a squad?
I don't know whether it evens itself out. You can only play against what you're put up against. So I thought it was a red card. I thought that's not up to us. You know, we don't plan to play against 10 men very often. It's difficult. You can't plan the weather either. The weather was difficult. It was a difficult night. More so the wind, but obviously with the wetness of the pitch as well, it slicks it up. So we went too straight too quickly. We didn't switch the play, which is one of our stronger aspects of our game. So it is difficult. So there's always hard work going on. I said it when we couldn't win again. There was always hard work going on. So that ethos never goes away. Really, it comes from within me, and the players have bought into it. So that will always happen.
And I suppose one of those where very easy to point out what you need to improve on to go to Colchester.
Yeah, look, there was good and bad, as in every game. So we kept a clean sheet, but we could have defended better during the game. But you take all the emotion out of it and all things like that, and people have said, oh, it was this, it was that, and the ref did this, and the ref did that. Scott Flynder's not made a save. So they've had 2 goals disallowed, rightly so, because they were offside. They were tight, but they were offside. We've had 2 goals disallowed. One of them was actually onside, Luke Varney's. No one said anything about that one. It was onside. I've seen that one back. So this is what, after a game, you know, people get so emotional because they get het up in what's just gone on. But strip it all back, we've won the game. Their keeper's made 3 or 4 saves, and our keeper's not made one. So it's probably a better performance than what you might actually think. But I think that's more of a compliment to how well we've done in recent weeks, of how well we've played and how good the football's been. That when we weren't quite at it, people are going, oh, you weren't very good today. No, but we won. So there's always that yin and yang.
Colchester, one of the inconsistent teams in League Two that you've spoken about, sort of why this division is so competitive.
Yeah, they were on a really good run, tailed off a little bit, so they'll be looking to get back, and I know they had a good result at the weekend against Northampton, but they'll be looking to kick back and to get them back. Well, they are in the playoff mix, but try and get them cement themselves in those playoffs.
Obviously, you've got to play everyone twice, but is there, you know, sometimes can you get a little bit of fortune about the timing of when you play teams?
Not really. Like, I suppose there is a little bit. Like if you catch a team on form and you catch a team, like I said, they've just come off. I think it was a 3-0 win at Northampton. So it's going to be a difficult game. There's a long way to go. They're at home, we're away. Obviously, they're near the top and we're near the bottom. So form says that it will be a difficult game.
Harry Pell, obviously, in their ranks. The fact that he left here back in the summer, and there's been so many changes since. I suppose that kind of takes a lot of the emotion out of it, although possibly one more for the fans than the players and people involved.
Well, I'm sure the club and him have an affiliation. You know, I don't know him from Adam, so I know he was here. I know he done well here, and the club sold him for money, so he must have done something right. John McGreal's a good friend of mine. The manager, I know he likes him. He thinks he's done well for him as well. So I'm sure some of the lads will say hello to him. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not about Cheltenham and Harry Pell. It's about Cheltenham and Colchester. 3 points.
Injuries? How's the squad?
I've not checked yet. So you just pulled me out of the meeting. So I think Alex was the obvious one. We're not sure where he's at. I think he'll be struggling for the weekend, if I'm brutally honest. But we're not sure what sort of length of time the injury will be or how bad the hamstring is. So other than that, I think everyone else came through unscathed.
And those who came in the final week of the transfer window, how do you feel that they're settling in going forwards?
Yeah, there's always going to be a settling in period. I think Jordan came in and done well the other day. Billy's come in and influenced games. He's done well. I think Rakesh showed you what he's about. the one chance that they did get, well, a couple of chances to get in, but there's that real threat running in behind. And obviously Rags he probably wasn't as good as he's been, but he's part of a clean sheet the other day, and I think he's been outstanding for the 2 games before that. So they've all bedded in pretty well.